Oh, hi folks. Everything old is new again. What is that, you ask? Well, if you read the title of this video or you've been halfway paying attention, you would know that Disney's calling Star Wars fans racist again. It must be a day that ends in Y. So, what the hell happened and why is Disney calling fans racist? Again. It's like it's 2017 all over again. Well, it just so happens that there's people not too happy about the new Obi-Wan Kenobi show. And I can give you 3 guesses, the first 2 don't count, on why people are having a problem with it. If you guess bait and switch, well, you answered correctly. Apparently fans aren't too happy with their Obi-Wan Kenobi show not having enough Obi-Wan Kenobi. I could only be bothered to watch the first episode because quite frankly I don't care, and I found having kidney stones to be less painful. And trust me, I'm practically an expert on that. Apparently this time, the controversy centers around Moses Ingram, who plays Reva in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Apparently, she's been on the receiving end of some vile racist attacks online. And yet, as per usual, no one is able to provide a single ounce of proof. But yet, it will launch 1,000 articles decrying Star Wars fans as racist. Yep, it definitely feels like 2017 all over again. This tweet was posted on May 31st of 2022. We are proud to welcome Moses Ingram to the Star Wars family and excited for Reva's story to unfold. If anyone intends to make her feel in any way unwelcome, we have only one thing to say. We resist. Translation, you're not allowed to criticize this character. As I said, I wouldn't exactly call it watch the first episode. I was barely paying attention. But it seems the series really does center around Reva more so than Obi-Wan Kenobi. Again, this is the typical bait and switch that we can anticipate from Disney+. The tweet is then followed up with, there are more than 20 million sentient species in the Star Wars galaxy. Don't choose to be racist. Also, shout out to Quarter Black Garrett. Remember when Gina Carano was attacked by toxic Star Wars fans?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
And so does Data Racer, because he's the one who archived all the receipts. And as you can see from some of these tweets, these people weren't exactly all that kind to Gina Carano. And on top of that, they actually threatened her life. These are receipts, but yet we haven't seen anything for Moses Ingram. And you damn well know if there actually were receipts, Disney would be blasting it all over the freaking internet. Fortunately, there's been a massive cultural victory, because the Amber Heard case proves, well, you just can't believe all women. Some of them actually lie. And that actually may be the case here. Which leads us to June 1st.
This weekend, Star Wars fans made Obi-Wan Kenobi the most watched Disney Plus original series premiere of all time.
I'm sorry, you are not going to have to ask for receipts on that one.
And for that, I would say a big thank you. And it just goes to show what this family can do when we all pull together.
And as Az pointed out, that's where the video should have ended. But it doesn't. And it gets worse. Much worse.
However, it seems that some of the fan base, from this influential fan base, have decided to attack Moses Ingram online and send her the most horrendous racist DMs.
Now, there's one thing I've always noticed when it comes to these harassment claims. They've always sent DMs. As you can see from Gina Carano, these were actually public. But for Moses Ingram, they're private DMs, which means unless they go and screen capture and share them with people, there's no evidence. And I know some jackass is gonna show up and say, so you believe that Disney went and manufactured all this? Yes, the answer is yes. I do think Disney would actually go and stoop to that level, because they've done it before. So, remember that article from Kelly Marie Tran about online harassment? The one from the New York Times? Which actually has nothing to do with online harassment, because I actually read the article when it came out? No, it was more of a criticism of Hollywood than the actual Star Wars fans, or talking about online harassment. And what was that a deflection of? The Last Jedi. So yes, I do believe that Disney is capable of doing this.
And I heard some of them this morning and it just broke my heart. Moses is a brilliant actor. She's a brilliant woman.
Are you a biologist? Are you qualified to make that assertion? I'll be honest with you folks, that joke never gets old.
And she's absolutely amazing in this series. She brings so much to the series. She brings so much to the franchise.
I honestly can't tell you whether that's the case or not, because quite frankly, I don't care. Star Wars is dead to me, and I can't be bothered. I watched the first episode, and I immediately checked out after clicking play.
And it just sickened me to my stomach to hear that this had been happening. I just want to say, as the leading actor in the series, as the executive producer on the series, that we stand with Moses. We love Moses. And if you're sending her bullying messages, you're no Star Wars fan in my mind. There's no place for racism in this world. And I totally stand with Moses.
Clearly, you care so much you couldn't be bothered to leave your car to record this message. I mean, were you like on the phone with Disney like 5 minutes before and they told you, hey, Ewan McGregor, you need to go say something about this so we can post it on the Twitter the next day? Jesus Christ, this whole thing just kind of feels phoned in. The issue is there's already been a lot of great black characters in Star Wars. From Mace Windu to Lando Calrissian, yes, and even to Finn. Now, quite frankly, my biggest problem with Finn is the fact that they made him a stormtrooper. I always have to ask this question. Why do you want to diversify the space Nazis? They're the freaking bad guys after all. It doesn't make any sense to me. And when people go and point that out, they get called racist. It's stupid. And on top of that, a lot of people feel that Finn got screwed. Big time. First off, Disney erased him from the Chinese poster. That sounds a little racist to me. Disney. So I guess the question is, why this and why now? And why isn't this happening with Marvel? Because they're basically doing the exact same thing. My guess is Kathleen Kennedy. All this has been tried before in the past under her watch. And that's the only thing I can find that's in common. It didn't work then, and it's not gonna work again now. You can't use moral blackmail to get people to like your stupid TV show. And the more you scream racism when there isn't any, well, people are just gonna get numb to it. And sure, there's always a handful of true believers that are a bunch of idiots, but no one's gonna pay attention to them or take them serious. I'm looking at you, Grace Randolph.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. A huge thanks to all the Subscribe-Star supporters. Without you, Comics Division would probably be crying in a corner somewhere. Well, hello there, big spenders. HMStix, Reuben Christopher Haynes, Roger the Shrubber, and Toxic Man Flu. I'm a sucker with a lot of dough. Crazy Catguy, MrGrantGregory, J.A.F.O, and David Blair. Take my money, damn it. Katina Martin, Brahmabull, Commander Ed STRAKER of Shadow, TerminusEst, Elagabalus, DariusM, Commenting is Dangerous, Salty Texas C, LDH27513, Subscriber number 22F2C6C3, Gentleman Mad, J.A.F.O, Death Angel's Shadow, Dexidoodle, Mech AG94, That's 70s Rock Fan, AJ Speaks, Pope Metallicus I, E. Clay, and Peter Bickford. I'll buy that for $1. Captain Trek, TZ Canadian, Chris from the 80s, Stand 4, John B, Colin Douglas, MrTickleTrunk, Jenna Lyn, and user C32A7350. Thank you all for watching. You are awesome!